Hey, Shalom Israel. I'm Priest and Officer Yakari again. Just wanna throw out a little more tidbit towards blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, because right now in our community, in the black, in the Hispanic, in the Native Indian community, we see too much of division among ourselves, and the division is in subtle ways, right? Some massive, some subtle. But one of the major things that destroy so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian communities is religion, right? And because of that, our communities are so divided, it destroys the fabric of what our family is supposed to be, because it's not really built on what it's supposed to be. It's not built on this book what we call the Bible, right? Which is Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian history and constitution, right? Because we divided in Christianity, we divided in Islam, we divided in Rasta, and because of these things, we are void of the laws that we need to follow to keep our communities together. You understand? To keep the enemies that continue to oppress and continue to bring destruction among blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? Because we don't have the rules and the system set up in place, we continue to be what? Divided among each other, right? But in the book of Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1, it says, "Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired." So we see in here, this is a passage of scripture that shows blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that we are a nation not desired by other nations. And the only way to help us overcome that is that we as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have to come together. You understand? And this comes in many different ways. But one of the main reasons is for us to have one head, to have one knowledge, to have one law that governs us. You understand? And we will get that in the ISUPK under commanding General Yohana. Because with that, you wouldn't have no black and black crime. You wouldn't have no child molestation in our communities. You wouldn't have all the ills that so-called destroy blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian communities. Right? And that is us to be able to come together. You understand? In brotherhood. And that is the only reason and the only way we'll be able to come up above from the condition that we're in. Shalom.